In today's video, we are taking over PSG, a team that absolutely dominated Europe last season. Luis Enrique defined a new era in the club, and that's why we have big shoes to fill up. For 10th season, our main goal is to win 25 trophies, and our second challenge is to win the treble. Following that up is also to win 3 Champions League, and one player in the squad has to win the Ballon d'Or. Also, we have to develop a young academy to a 90 overall. Alright boy, beginning season 1, and I don't think I want to change much, especially in the front 3. Also in the midfield, we have some great talents, Vitinha, Luis, and Neves. But maybe we can make some improvement in the center back position. Our captain Marquinhos is getting old. I say still playing in a high level right now, but there's little cracks in his game. So we need to find someone that could play with Pacho. And maybe we don't need to look in the market for that, because we have Zabarni at the club, 22 years old, 80 overall. Also, we have Barado, 21 years old, he's already at 78 overall. I'm gonna put both of them on development plan. Whoever develop faster will take over Marquinhos position. So the important thing to do in season 1 is to focus on the player that replaces Ousmane Dembele. And you guys know we cannot sign any striker. We have to develop a wonder kid from our academy. Okay, I'll be sending a scouting to French to find an exterior or Karim Benzema. Usually in this challenge, I just don't throw academies in the squad, but if we generally find a good striker, I'm gonna have to bring him to the first team right away, cause we are playing Liga 1. We are so ahead of everybody, we'll still be fine. So that our academy play can grow from day 1 like crazy. Tactic side wise is something we need to figure out, although Luis Enrique left us in a very good spot. Look at this, most players in their roles have a plus, and that's something PSG actually start doing well. They just don't buy players, they buy players that actually fit their system. So for this season, I don't think we need any signings. I think this squad is very fine. If we can manage to keep the front 3 free injury, I bet we can compete for every single trophy.
A few moments later.
How in the world did we manage to finish second place under Monaco in Liga 1? Bro, this means I have to sell one of our starters next season. I did not think we're gonna lose the Liga 1 this entire takeover. But okay, we managed to win the trophy de champion, making that trophy number 1. Trophy number 2 with the Coupe de France. Trophy number 3 with the UEFA Super Cup. And the Champions League, we had a great start finishing second place. But I cannot believe it, PSG got knocked out in the round of 16 by Bayern Munich. Bro. And honestly, nobody really had a stand-up performance from the attack. But the growth in the team was honestly insane, cause Kvaratskhelia went all the way up to a 90 overall, Ousmane Dembele to a 90, Desiree Doué up to a 88, Vitinha up to a 91, even our captain Marquinhos managing staying up to a 88. But we could have definitely done better in the Champions League, not being knocked out in the round of 16. But guys, give me time, I promise I'll turn this around. You guys already know I tend to win the Champions League on my second season. Alright boys, season 2, and we lost the Liga 1 last season, so we need to spin the wheel and see what player we have to sell in our first starting 11. Alright, we're about to find out who will be leaving the club. Hopefully it's not Desiree, cause we need him for this project. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be Kvaratskhelia. Yup, Kvaratskhelia will be leaving the club. Bro, no way we have to sell Kvaratskhelia. Boy's 25-90 overall. He's honestly world class. Cause I don't think we're gonna be able to find a left winger better than him in the game right now. But a deal is a deal. We need to let him go since we did not complete our mission of winning the Liga 1. But he's heading to our Leipzig for 191 million. Last season we didn't make any signings, and this season we made a big profit, 582 million to spend. With that money, I honestly wanna try something new with the team. But first, let's go check our project Thierry. I did come across a 17 Martin Beno West, but you can see his potential overly dips, so we have to release him. He's not the one. Then I came across 15 years old William Sissoko. This kid is absolutely insane. Look at how many playing style he got. It's rare to see a player from Academy 12-5 playing style, and he can also play center forward. Bro, this kid is honestly complete. 61 overall, his potential is incredible. Sadly, he's only 15, so we cannot bring him into the team. So we will be keeping an eye on William Sissoko. He's gonna be an important player in our project. Meanwhile guys, it's time to make some big decisions. I know we lost Kvaratskhelia in the beginning of the season, but I want to trust Barcola to take over the left wing position. He's 23 years old, 86 overall, so I think he will be able to do the job just fine. I do want to change the tactics around a little bit. I want to move to the 4-3-3 attacking, so this means we're gonna have to play with the center attacking midfielder, which case we're gonna have to sacrifice one midfielder. And there's no way I'll be selling Vitinha or Neves. This guy are absolutely important for my team, but Ruiz will be the black sheep. He's way much older than Vitinha and Neves. Honestly, he's more likely to leave. There we have it boys, Fabian Luiz exiting from PSG. He will be getting a move to Barcelona for 69 million. I say it's a great deal, but I need to find a way to stop this Barcelona and PSG obsession of taking each other players. Now Now that we are moving to the 4-3-3 attack, we need a midfielder that could play as a second striker. And honestly, we have a great list here. First, we have Szoboszlai, 25 years old, 87 overall, currently playing for Liverpool. He could honestly fit in this team perfectly and give us so much goals, but I feel like there's better option in this list. Or we could take the route of going back to our ex Xavi Simon, 23 years old, 85 overall, currently playing for Tottenham. I personally haven't seen too much of him in Tottenham, so we will keep him there for now. But then we have the big name Cole Palmer, the coldest player in the world, 90 overall, 24 years old. His move will honestly change our team around. He will be the anchor to our attack in the midfielder. I think he will be a perfect fit. Then we have Jude Bellingham, 23 years old, 93 overall. Yo, this guy is a machine. He has the strength and the knowledge to play as the backup striker, so I think he will be the perfect fit for this team. Since we lost Kvaratskhelia in the beginning of the season, I feel like Jude Bellingham's move actually makes a lot of sense. We need somebody that could help us attack wise. And there we have it, boys. Me and Xavi Alonso have come to an agreement. Jude Bellingham to PSG for a record-breaking deal, 291 million. And oh man, doesn't our team even look stronger for season 2? I just hope Jude Bellingham can adapt to this team so we could be able to push out for the treble. End of the season and we have finally won the Liga, making that trophy number 4. We do not have to spend a wheel next season and sell anybody. Trophy number 5 with the Coupe de Trophy. It looks like we won't be competing for the treble this season. We got knocked out in the Coupe de France. And this year was a solid start in the Champions League, finishing 4th place in the league table. And we have beat Barcelona in the round of 16. Quarterfinals we beat Liverpool. In the semi-final we destroyed Juventus. And boys, we have made it to the Champions League final facing Bayern Munich. If you remember last season, they knocked us out in the round of 16, so it's time to get our revenge. I see why we had a great season. Ousmane Dembele scoring 31 goals this season. Desiree Doué with also an amazing season, 27 goals. I said Jude had a solid start, 11 goals as center attacking midfielder. That's not bad. Okay boys, it's finally the moment of truth. Can I do what Luis Enrique did and won PSG at Champions League? Let's find out. And yes, we can, boys. We are beating them 3-1. And Ousmane Dembele scoring 2 goals. Oh no, he scored a hat-trick in the Champions League final, making that trophy number 6. But what a season we just had. Honestly, Jude Bellingham fit perfectly in this team, and let's just continue on building on this momentum. By academy update, William Sissoko is finally 16 years old, so now we can promote him to the first team. My plan was to throw him in the starting 11 as soon as possible, but he's only 64 overall and he's 16 years old. Let's give him time to develop. So I decided to send him out on a loan for a 2-year loan to a Germany team. Hopefully by the time he returns, he can finally start playing in this team. Looking at the squad, there's not much I really want to change. I know I've been saying I want to bring in a new center back for Marquinhos. He is 33 this season, gonna be turning 34 at the end of the season. But bro, he's still cooking, so there's no point of me selling our captain right now. So let's make our way to the season and see how the boys do. But hold up, first we have the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Last season we did win the Liga and the Champions League, so in theory one of our players should be able to win the Champions League. And it's Ousmane Dembele who's gonna win it, completing one our challenge and winning the Ballon d'Or. But we have won another Liga A title, making that trophy number 7. Trophy number 8 with the trophy the champion. And yet again we got knocked out in the Coupe de France, but we have managed to beat Real Madrid in the UEFA Super Cup, making that trophy number 9. In the Champions League quarterfinal we got knocked out by Milan. Desiree Doué with an improvement season, scoring 29 goals. And Ousmane Dembele is not consistent as I want him to be, but he put up 28 goals. But next season though, we need to start thinking about replacing Marquinhos. Season 4 beginning and we have received a good deal for Marquinhos, 50 million to go to Juventus. And you know me, I did not hesitate. I let our captain Marquinhos move to Juventus for 50 million. With 361 million, my main priority is to bring a center back for his replacement. I think Saliba will be a perfect replacement. He's 27 years old, so he's in his prime. It's not like bringing in a youngster, then we have to grow him. Nope, he's already on his peak. Hopefully we made the right choice to bring in Saliba to PSG for 135 million. With the signing of Saliba, the team honestly looked well balanced and very strong, so there's no reason why we should not be going for the treble this season. But if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button to continue on supporting the channel. Thank you for everybody's support. Let's go back to the video. End of the season, and this is the numbers I was expecting from Ousmane Dembele, because I know he can do it. 38 goals this season. Bro, every time he has a great season, somehow we make it to the Champions League final facing Barcelona, by making this trophy number 10 with the Liga 1, trophy number 11 with the trophy the champion, and we have finally won the Coupe de France, making that trophy number 12. Yo, if we win this Champions League, we will be winning the treble this season. And honestly, looking at this squad, we should be able to win this Champions League. Everybody in the team is 90 overall. But let's not waste any more time. I'm feeling to know if we actually gonna win this treble. And yes, we have, beating Barcelona 3-1, making this trophy number 13. Yo, Ousmane Dembele is clashing the Champions League finals. But yet again, we have completed another challenge, winning the treble with PSG, but we are still missing one more Champions League because we have to win total of 3 Champions League. And I think it's time to start focusing on the young academy because we have to build him up to a 90 overall. Starting off season 5, and Sissoko is finally back from his loan. This kid is honestly unbelievable, 78 overall at 18 years old. Not just him, also we have Fleury also coming back from his loan. He's 21 years old, 77 overall. He's honestly been doing great for himself. But honestly, I think it's finally time to put them in the team and see who can actually be our next striker. Cause looking at Ousmane Dembele, he's 32 years old and we're already in season 5. I think it's time to start growing the next talent. And there we have it, boys. Ousmane Dembele leaving the club as a legend, winning us 2 Ballon d'Or. And he will be heading to Liverpool for a fee of 214 million. But we honestly sold him for a great price, especially for his age. So this season, Sissoko will be completing the trio of Barcola, Sissoko, and Desiree Doué. And honestly, having him in the team, I don't think we're gonna drop level because everybody is 90 overall, so everybody will be carrying him. But we could honestly use more squad depth because we're running out of backup players, and we have 522 million in our bank. But I'll be doing what any big team will do: take the opponent player. Robin Risser, 24 years old, 82 overall goalie keeper. We honestly need a backup keeper. For 37 million, we brought him in. I'm also looking for a right back for backup for Hakimi. 24 years old, Rico Lewis. We brought him in for 64 million. We're going for another Monaco player, Daniel Savinson, 27 years old, left back, 83 overall. I brought him in for 47 million. But I also sold Ramos to make sure Sissoko get all the minutes as possible so he can grow faster. But now we're making our way to the season. Yet again, we won another Liga A title, making that trophy number 14. We honestly haven't lost a Liga A since season 1. Trophy number 15 with the trophy the champion, but we got knocked out in the Copa de France. But in the UEFA Super Cup, we beat Newcastle, making that trophy number 16. And boys, we have made it to another Champions League final. Desiree Doué stepping up since Dembele left, scoring 29 goals this season. And not a bad start for Sissoko on his PSG journey because he put up 19 goals. In the center attacking mid position, Jude Bellingham has been so impressive, putting up 25 goals. But we have a chance to complete one of our challenges, winning our last Champions League. Can the boys actually win the Champions League without Ousmane Dembele? Oh my goodness, we got destroyed 2-0. Bro, don't tell me our attack would even score a single goal. Either all honestly come down to Sissoko. He's updating in this team, so we need to give him time. Season 6, we have Milo and Zara Emery both look pretty good. I'm betting next season they could be able to get in this team. Vitinha is 30 years old and soon his overall is gonna start dropping, but for now we're gonna keep him. End of the season, another Liga A title, making that trophy number 17. Trophy number 18 with the Copa de Champion, 19 with the Copa de France, and back to back making to the Champions League final. This time we're facing Real Madrid. And honestly, I like how every season we have a player who's stepping up. It's not like when we had Dembele, it was just Dembele carrying us. And this season it was Barcola scoring 35 goals, but Sissoko with unbelievable second season scoring 30 goals. It honestly makes sense where we're about to pull off another treble if we win this Champions League. That player balled out. But can we finally win this Champions League and complete another challenge of winning 3 Champions League? Let's find out. And yes, we can. Look at Desiree Doué coming in clutch, scoring 2 goals. Also Barcola scoring another goal, making that trophy number 20. But look at the growth of the squad. Sissoko is up to a 85 overall. Next season it should be up to a 90. And Jude Bellingham is up to a 87, making him the highest rated player in the team. Season 7 and we have won the Liga A title, making that trophy number 21. Making this 22 with the trophy the champion, but we got knocked out in the round of 32 in the trophy de France. But we have won the UEFA Super Cup, making this trophy number 23. And boys, we have made it to another Champions League finals. Honestly, having Sissoko as our striker feels like he completes the team. Though Dembele was a great striker, but I feel like having a real number 9 just changed our entire formation. And that's probably why we keep making to this Champions League final back to back to back. But can we make this Champions League trophy number 24? And yep, we can. 3-0 beating Arsenal. Bro, honestly, we have created a super team. We do not need to change anything. Season 8 and we have completed yet another challenge, winning the Liga A trophy, making that trophy number 25. We also won the trophy the champion and we have reached to another Champions League final. Bro, that team we have created is not fair. Bro, Barcola with an unbelievable season, 42 goals. Bro, and Sissoko has been unbelievable, 33 goals this year. And we honestly completed our last challenge, getting Sissoko up to a 90 overall. We lucky completed everything, there's nothing to play for anymore. But let's beat Barcelona in our last match. And yup, we have destroyed them 4-2. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.